check out this AI-powered SEO content brief generator. It gives you all of the essential details, like the content overview and the heading structure and topics. It also pulls in people also ask results. It does live research and finds statistics and sources. It finds semantic keyword ideas that you can include, as well as entity ideas with examples, table and chart ideas, EEAT ideas, internal and external linking opportunities. I'll show you how to get the internal links in a second. Media ideas and additional information. It's a super comprehensive AI-powered content brief generator. To run it, you just input your target keyword, and you can also add your sitemap URL if you want to get the internal links. And you can do additional considerations like specifying the target audience or the content type. After you've generated your content brief, you can just copy it into a Google Doc. So you just hit this little copy icon down here. And then on a Google Doc, you right click and you hit paste from Markdown. And that's going to paste in the content brief into a Google Doc. If you want to make some edits to your brief before you copy it over, you just click this little edit icon. You can give it a prompt to make edits, or you can just make edits directly in the document. If you want to get the internal linking recommendations, you just need to add a sitemap. So I'll do that for my site right now, and I'll put in the sitemap. Then I'll run the app again, and we'll take a look at the recommendations it provides. When it starts running, you'll see all of the automations that it has built in. It'll find autocomplete keywords, related keywords. It'll do SERP research, and it'll find people also ask questions. Here it's extracting the URLs from my sitemap to find internal linking ideas. Now, after it's done the SERP research, it's actually going to scrape the competing web pages that already rank for the topic. Then it's going to do some additional research to find statistics, and then it's going to start piecing it all together. Once it's done all of that research, it starts creating the content brief. Here's the output for the keyword I gave it. We got the content overview, heading structure and topics, relevant statistics, the keyword ideas, and here's the internal linking opportunities. So these are other posts on my website that I could link to from this page. So it makes life a little easier. When you're testing it out, you can go into the logs tab and see all of the research that it pulled to create the content brief. You can also clone this app, share it. You can embed it on a website or run it through an API. You could even run it in make.com. Here's a quick look at the workflow of the app. So it starts by collecting the inputs. Then step 1 is to do SERP research, autocomplete research, related keywords, and people also ask. So 4 different research tasks. Step 2 is to grab the sitemap URLs if it was provided. You don't need the sitemap for it to work. And then it pulls together all of the semantic keywords. Step 3 is it's going to scrape competitor pages. And then it's going to do some research using Gemini Flash on the keyword. Then it's going to run semantic retrieval to pull in all of the keywords. Step 4 is it cleans up all of the SERP outputs and feeds it into a chat model that's currently using Claude 3 Haiku to give an outline of the competitor page structures. And it'll do that for all of the pages that it scraped. Then step 6 is it uses Claude 3.5 Sonnet to create the content brief using all of the research. And the prompt gives it a structured format, so you can actually customize the format pretty easily within the prompt. Then it outputs it as HTML, which also has styling and formatting set that you can customize. And that's how you get the end result of this comprehensive SEO content brief generator. Once you've customized your content brief generator, you can set up a bulk run to generate a whole set of content briefs all at the same time. So when you set up a bulk run, you can just provide the inputs manually right in this table editor, or you can import a file and map the fields. So if you have a spreadsheet with the inputs, you can upload that as well. In my example, I've got 3 different content briefs that I'd like to generate here, and I'm just going to hit Start Job. And then it's going to generate 3 content briefs for me. I could do this with as many content briefs as I want. Whether I had 4 briefs or 40 briefs, it doesn't really matter, as long as I have enough credits to run it. The app that this was built with is called moonlitplatform.com. It's a no-code AI tool builder, and it's built specifically for SEO. If you create a free account, you'll actually get 300 credits just to try it out. The content brief generator uses about 50 credits per run. When you're doing a bulk run, you can actually just click away and it'll still keep running in the background. You'll even get an email when it's done. When you first run the app, it's going to look something like this. This is the shared view. So if you want to clone, edit, or do a bulk run, you just hit this button here, clone and edit, which will prompt you to sign up for a free Moonlit account. Once you do that, you'll get your own copy of this workflow, and then you can edit it however you like. For example, the SERP research, you could change the country to a specific country. You can change the language and increase or decrease the amount of competitors that you want to scrape. You can also edit the prompts and adjust the format and structure of the output. It's all drag and drop, so it's really easy to edit. If you want to change the language of the content brief, you don't actually need to change too much other than adding a little rule at the very end that says output the full text in Spanish or something. You can test that out. You might have to do a few other changes to get it outputting properly in other languages. Going back to my bulk run, I've now completed the bulk run and I've got my 3 content briefs. You can look at them by clicking on them and hitting Open Editor. Here's brief number 1. I can make edits or adjustments to it if I need to. Here's brief number 2, and here's brief number 3. Then if I want to copy it to a Google Doc, I just click on the cell, hit Control A, copy, paste from Markdown, and then we got the new content brief straight into Google Docs. You can also download the file as a CSV and then work on it within Google Sheets or something. So that is the SEO Content Brief Generator 2.0. I'll provide the link to it so that you can try it out.